Okay, hello everyone and welcome to this video. So in this video I want to quickly show you guys how I perform XRP arbitrage between Binance and BitS Global. So I want to quickly just show you guys an arbitrage opportunity that is happening between these two exchanges, Binance or any other centralized exchange. If you don't have Binance, but maybe probably you have any other centralized exchange, probably something like BitGet and OKX or any of these top centralized exchanges. So where the price of XRP is actually trading between this $2.39 that is actually trading on Binance. So any other exchange that has any similar price to this, you can actually use that exchange to trade in between BitS Global. So the reason why we're going to be trading between these exchanges and BitS Global is that this BitS Global is not actually it's not very popular. It's not a very popular exchange, but the prices here on this exchange is actually arbitraging with most of the coins on the bigger centralized exchange like Binance and OKX and all of them. So but the coin I'll be using to perform this arbitrage in this video, I'm going to be using XRP. So I'll be leaving the link to this website on the description of this video, so you can check it out. I'll also be displaying the name of this website on the screen of this video, so you can go to the website and check it out, and you can check out any coin of your choice that you want to trade with. You just calculate how much let's say you want to trade BTC Ethereum. So on here now, if you trade one BTC, it means you're going to be getting 22.573976 Ethereum. So which to me, I feel this price is actually a cheap price for Ethereum. So sending BTC to get Ethereum here, you'll actually be making some losses. But actually, if you switch this pair now, let it become Ethereum and BTC, if you're buying with Ethereum and you're buying BTC, I think you'll be making some profit on this trade now. So you can use your hand to calculate how much you're going to be making if you're buying with Ethereum and receiving BTC. Maybe you're buying one Ethereum and receiving this amount on BTC, so you know how much you want to make. You just calculate. But for this video, I'm going to be doing a pair of USDT and XRP. So that's the two coins, because I want to buy. I have noticed that on this website XRP is actually cheaper here than on most of the centralized exchanges. So to do that, I just want to change this pair of Ethereum and BTC to USDT and XRP. So when I click on this Ethereum sign that I've just done here, I will change it to USDT because I want to send USDT, then to buy XRP, which is Ripple. So when I click on this BTC and I'll change it to XRP, so you will now notice that on this exchange, one USDT is actually equal to 0.4923 XRP. So if you really want to know what XRP is, you just click on this triangle like icon between USDT and XRP, so you can switch the pair. And when I click on it, it's not going to be XRP USDT. So you now realize that one XRP, the estimated rate for one XRP is actually $2.0311. That's 2.0311 USDT for one XRP. But if you come to our Binance, and okay, I'm on trade already. So if you come to Binance and go to trade, you now realize that one XRP is actually 2.396 the way it's done. So it's actually cheaper on BitS Global. The price of Ripple is actually cheaper here because it's 2.0311, and on Binance is 2.39 and the rest of them. So since it's actually cheaper on BitS Global, so we are going to be buying Ripple from BitS Global and we're going to be sending it to Binance because it's cheaper here. So if you buy here, we're going to be buying it cheaper, and if we're sending it to Binance, we're going to be selling it higher. So on my Binance right now, I actually have if I go to my assets, I actually have about 40 USDT for this trade now, and that's what I want to use for this trade now. So how we'll do this, in this USDT, I'm going to use it to buy Ripple from BitS Global, and I'll send it to my Binance here and sell it and make the profit and see the profit I'm supposed to make. So to do this thing, we actually want to buy Ripple. So we are going to be sending USDT to get Ripple. So I'll click on this triangle like icon again to switch the pair, so it will become USDT and Ripple. So this thing means now I'm going to be sending, you can see here, you send USDT and then you get XRP. So it means I'll be buying XRP with USDT. So let's say I want to buy 40 USDT worth of XRP. So I'll put 40 on this USDT side. So this means I'm going to be getting 19.693762 XRP. Let's take this, let's calculate this 19.69. So if we go to Ripple and Binance and go to trade, and if we want to buy 19 point, or just say 19, you see that we are going to be getting 45.1041 USDT if you actually want to buy 19 here. But on BTS Global, this 19, we're actually going to be buying it for just 40 USDT. So there's a little like $5 difference in the price, the both price. So, and that $5 difference is what we're going to be aiming to get now. So when you're actually performing your own arbitrage on your own way, or maybe the coins you want to choose on performing your own arbitrage, so think of the transaction fees you're going to pay while withdrawing or sending the coins. And so pick a coin that is the gas fee and transaction fee is actually low, or probably the trade you want to make is going to cover the transaction fee. There's no problem, you can go ahead and make the trade, but those are part of the things you need to put into consideration. So on this now, 40 USDT is going to give us 19.69. so next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to click on exchange, this exchange. So I click on exchange, so it gets me to this page. So on this page right now, they're actually asking me to put in a recipient wallet, that's XRP wallet, valid XRP wallet. This wallet is going to be the wallet where I'm going to be receiving my XRP from when I pay this USDT, 40 USDT, a wallet where I'm going to be receiving the XRP. So I want to receive it on my Binance. So I'll go to my Binance and get my XRP wallet. So when I go to my Binance, I go to assets, click on add fund, it will be on chain. So I'll click on XRP. I've already searched, it's one of the coins I already use. So I click on XRP and I'll deposit the going to be the Ripple chain. So we won't pick any of these other chains, so we'll pick the Ripple chain. So for this for BTS, we would actually need the memo, this tag. So what we just need is mainly the address. So I just copy the address and I'll go back to BTS Global and I'll go to this recipient wallet and I'll paste that my Ripple address there. So the next thing is actually my email address, an email where they're going to be contacting me for this transaction. So I'll just put in my email address here now. My email address is so now the last thing they actually ask me is actually optional, but I'll always fill it just in case anything goes wrong with the transaction, is this refund wallet. So here now they want you to put in a USDT wallet where they are going to refund your USDT in case anything goes wrong with this transaction. So since I've been using this exchange, I've not actually encountered any problem though, but I always feel this side just in case anything could go wrong anytime. So a wallet where they are going to be refunding my USDT to. So this USDT wallet, I'll be getting it from my Binance. I'll still go back to my Binance, my USDT address. So I'll pick the BEP20, but any of the USDTs can work, like BEP20 or ERC20, any of the EVM chain, it can actually work, but I always use BEP20. So I pick BEP20 and I'll copy this my address and then go to BTS Global and I'll now paste this my refund wallet where I want them to refund my USDT if it goes wrong. So after filling these things, then the next thing I'll do now, and I'll click confirm. So it brings me to this next page. So on this next page now, if you notice now, say please send the funds you would like to exchange. So I'll send 40 USDT to this address and you get 19.693762 XRP to this recipient address, and this recipient address is my Ripple wallet on Binance. So if I pay this 40 USDT to this wallet address, I'm going to be getting 19.693762 XRP on my Binance Ripple wallet. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go up here and I'm going to copy this USDT address here. I'll click on this more icon here and I'll copy this USDT address. Then I'll go to my Binance. I want to pay 40 USDT to that wallet address, so I'll click this USDT. I have 40 USDT here. Click this USDT page here. And I'll do send. It's going to be on-chain withdrawal. So I'll paste that wallet I copied from BTS Global. I'll paste it here. And then the network of this is going to be BSC-BP20. So BP20 will work, ERC20 will work, this Polygon will work, Arbitrum will work, any of them. But just on a personal note, I always use BSC, is BP20. I like it, it's fast. Most of the time is the transaction fees are free, so I'm already used to using BP20. And if you notice here, they are the only one that has free if you're sending above 10 USDT. So that's why I'm going to pick BP20. So I'll pick this BP20 chain. And then what I want to send 40 USDT. So I'll put 40 USDT there. And after imputing that, the next thing I'll do is I'll now click withdraw. So I need to confirm this withdrawal. I'll click on this confirm. So I have made this withdrawal. So it takes about 2 to 3 minutes for withdrawal from Binance to actually complete. So I'm going to give this transaction some time for this withdrawal to complete, and when it completes, I'll come back and show you guys how to continue. So it took me about 5 minutes to actually complete this trade, and right now this trade has been completed. And if you notice on my Binance here, I've actually received this ripple of 19.693762 ripple from BTS Global. So it took about 5 minutes for this whole transaction to complete, and now I've received that 19.693762 ripple on my Binance. And this 19.693 is actually worth 46.27 USDT. So, and if I go back to BTS Global on that transaction for the transaction history, so I'll realize that the transaction has been completed and everything is confirmed. So, and I've already received my this 19.693762 XRP. I've received it on my Binance. So what I'm going to do next now is just on my Binance, since I now have this ripple, I started this trade with just 40 USDT. Now I have 19.693762 ripple, which is what about 46.17 USDT. So to continue this trade, I know the profit to actually made here is about $6, but this transaction actually took me about 5 minutes to complete. So if I really want to continue this, I can just go ahead again, go to my Ripple, go to trade, sell this Ripple and get USDT back, then go back to BTS Global and generate another transaction. Probably this time I will now buy a higher XRP than that 40 USDT I had before. So I can continue doing this thing over and over and over again. So I always do this thing. Like me, I actually trade higher volume of money, so I don't take a lot of time in doing it. So once I've conducted, like, say 3 to 4 transactions in a day, I have made my profit, and I'll leave it for the next day again. So this is how easy it is to actually do crypto arbitrage between exchanges. So you need to be actually fast though on the transaction, so you don't waste time, and prices will change back to what they used to be. So but for now, I think it's still a little bit stable for now, and you can actually take advantage of this opportunity right now. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel for future updates like this.